All right. Superman is in, and you don't know what is going on. I'm here in the building. If you're learning anything there, is because I have a volume up that's not supposed to be up. I just brought it down. And let me reach out to my sponsors here this morning. I'm reaching out to Soca, the ultimate root consultancy. Good morning. We always catching them and sleeping dog. The Travel and Leisure Center. You come in and you eating too early. That's your problem. Travel and Leisure Center. Good morning to you. Sea Island Cotton Shop. Good morning. We're missing Battle Paintball SLU. Good morning to you. Also reaching out to Structure Inc. Good morning. And don't forget High Tension, Soca the Ultimate 10 way. We got that already. You want to put it twice. You see how you're rolling? High Tension, Lucia Carnival 2025, nothing sweeter than that, part 1. You can get it on SoundCloud, you can get it on YouTube, you can get it right here on Vybe Radio. He's the afternoon guy. He's on from 2 to 6. High Tension is in the mix and taking care of you. This morning is going to be an amazing morning. I might even sing for you. I remember coming to America. She's your queen to be. I just might give you all a little inside of there. You understand what I'm saying? But nonetheless, it is Breakfast Fete, and we're going to start off with a man that was supposed to be here 4 shows ago. This man, this man came with the little voice, then he vanished, then he came again, and then he knocked on the door, and then we get him. But this morning, let me let you all in on something. This man was here first, like right on time. You're a cadet in your times?
Yes.
Yes, yeah, that man reach here like a proper cadet, the man Chikaro. What you saying, my soldier?
Good morning, man. Thank you very much for your invitation to your breakfast.
Yeah, man.
I mean, I've heard so much about this. I've been, in as much as I may have come here, well, that shows that I was really interested in coming. I was really eager to come. I just keep coming.
Exactly.
Coming,
just,
yeah,
man.
I've heard so much about it. I think it's a very good initiative. It does well for the carnival. It does well for promoting the artists. I mean, it goes as far as taking the youth and the Ave Maria, the RC boys, and all the young people.
And bringing them in.
It's an excellent initiative. And
yeah, man.
Behind it, I say hats off to them.
I go take my flowers now. I go take my flowers now. This is where I'm at. I take my flowers now. But let me tell you, it was something we started off quite a little while ago. We started it off pre-COVID and everything, and it has evolved. But we were at another location, to the point where we had to be throwing confetti with our hand and all kind of thing.
Wow.
You understand? This is how it started. It just started off as a fun thing, and then it went into generic way all, and it evolved, and now, Novia new.
It's too big.
You understand? but like you say, it is all about pushing our people, bringing our people to a certain place. You understand? And I want everybody to know, Breakfast Fete is not just a name. It's actual breakfast. Yeah. You understand? Yeah.
I can't wait for us.
I know.
I mean, last time I was at the RC was like when we first ate everything. I get anything to eat. Today I'm there alone. I'm eating everything today.
You eating there's on yours. Don't do yes, show. Sure. But bro, let me tell you something. You're no stranger to the big stage. You're no stranger to the finals. All right. You're one of the the staples, one of the mainstays, one of the people to look out to, and quite the story, because this guy followed in a great man footstep. I was speaking to Desral about him and following in his father's footsteps and having some real huge shoes to fill up when you follow in Pep. Pep is and Desral was saying, boy, yeah, it was hard, and eventually he had to make a name for himself so that you don't just recognize him as Pep's son, you recognize him as Desral. All right. And much like you came from greatness. King Caro. King Caro. Let me tell you what song I remember. Oh King Caro, oh Caro, me miss you. And you're Calypso. Oh Caro. Yeah, I remember that song, and this is how I remember this man all the time, your dad.
It's amazing that he died at 36.
Yeah.
It's amazing that he died at 36, and I mean, so young, and he's still having an impact today. That's amazing.
It's still
so
relevant,
Whatever he did, he really did it well, and he really sacrificed a lot to have brought this thing to the point where, I mean, I know persons who are way past him, and they probably started way before him.
Right.
And you don't hear about them as much. So, I mean, it's really something to know that I had a
and
father.
And he left an amazing product in the likes of Tikaro and Jean Caro. I remember, where's Jean Caro?
He's still around. He's just not, you're not interested in singing anymore.
Right.
He more into other things, business and
Yeah, but the two of you were
into law stuff and
at it,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah, so-
And you keep doing it and you keep doing it right.
Yes.
All right. Who writes for you, Tikaro?
Okay, hats off to Mr. Nigel Francis. Nigel Francis is actually a colleague teacher of mine from the RC Boys School. We kind of taught at the school for a few years together. He's kind of on secondment now. He's overseas for a little while. He just went to some project, so he's out of Ireland.
Right.
But I must say hats off to him. He you know, he's one of the best writers I can say, because
Yeah.
every time he puts his pen to paper and I produce his music, we seem to go very far. And hats up to Face too, because I've had opportunities where Face has written for me. Last year, Face did a couple songs for me as well. So big up Face. But
Right.
the person I've been writing for me the most
Nigel.
is Mr. Nigel Francis. Yeah.
And the thing is, bro, no matter how good you have a writer, at the end of the day, it's who's delivering to
Yeah,
her.
the artist.
Yeah, so hats off to you. You go on there and you leave it there. You're one of the performers, one of the people that go out and sing it with
I was
feeling.
actually in awe just recently there. I sat with a few Calypsonians and they all said to me, boy, if you know, I just going to watch your videos and study you, you know,
Yeah.
study you. And I'm saying, but you know, all I'm doing on stage is just me. It's nothing to study. I mean, I do a lot of work
It's
off
in your
stage. I do a
DNA.
lot of mirror stuff. I mean, every choreographed move, I tell you, I've done that a million times already. Imagine, Pringles, I literally would sing my entire song every hour. Every hour.
I'm not
sing that
doubting
one,
it.
The next one hour, and I try to fix every element of it. So it's not something that I just get up and just do. So
You know what happened? I was telling some of the younger artists who came through, I said to them, in as much as things look impromptu when I'm out there on stage, it is all rehearsed. It's almost like organized chaos. All right. So you modify it and you adjust to the crowd.
Yes.
You adjust to who you cater into. But then when you go out there, make sure you're well rehearsed. I don't care what people say.
foundation, yeah.
Listen, I perform in my bathroom before I perform out there, and I see what the crowd doing already. I see what I tell them to do already. I see what I tell them to uproot and raise their hand and how they raise their hand. And me saying to them, nah, that's not enough. I've done it all, you know, at home. And then I go out there and I perform. So there's my performance before the performance. So funny that you may
exactly.
say that, you know. And that's what creates
great person.
close enough to perfection when you get on there, because you've rehearsed.
Yes.
You know. Tell me about your offering for this year.
This year I have two pieces. One is entitled Beyond Numbers, and the other one is Recovery. Recovery,
Yes.
of course, I've been making the rounds. I noticed almost 20,000 persons have viewed it on YouTube, and it's all over the place. The other one, Beyond Numbers, one of the ways I gauge my music is that when I sing it in the tent, how people react to it, how much they're attentive to it.
Right.
And the Beyond Numbers just captivated people, and I mean, I was stunned on the first day I sang it in the tent to have received an encore. I mean, like when I was walking off stage, I'm like, huh? You know,
Encore? Like,
encore.
what already going on?
Beyond Numbers, you know what I'm saying? So two good tracks. I mean, strong enough to be on the final stage, and hats off to the writer and the judges, of course,
Right.
recognizing great music. And I want to congratulate everybody in the finals. And I want to tell
Right.
you, come out to do your best. And I mean, forget about all of the winning and the crown and the money and everything. Just come and put up a good show, and whatever comes out of it, you know.
And that is the key here. That is the key here. And I will not be tired of saying this. Every single person I speak to, you see, when you come out, everybody came out to the competition to win.
Exactly.
It's a competition. The reality of the situation, only one of us will win.
Yes.
All right? Only one. Now, in order to fix and curb that disappointment, what you have to do is compete against yourself.
Exactly.
So for me, it was always, okay, this year I'm going to go. I'm not going to forget a line. I'm going to execute the dance moves properly. I'm going to do this. And as long as I gave it my all and boom, that is executed, I just won.
Yes.
I just won.
Yes, you've won, right.
All right, so first stage, just won. So the crown is just the icing on the cake.
Yeah.
You know?
Pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
To be part of the 10 or the 10 persons in the finals. I mean, sometimes I feel bad and say, but I've arrived. I mean, when I see all
Exactly.
those big names on stage, I'm like, the Herb Blacks and the T.C. Browns and the Minels, and I'm like, what?
Yes,
People, I saw those
yes.
people singing, and now I'm like, there's a chance I could actually defeat those people. And actually, what? It's so
That
much fun.
is it, you know?
That just gives me a new list on the entire thing. And so I just enjoy the experience, and I mean, not taking it for granted. When I look at backstage, boy, a lot of tension. People out shake your hand and hug you, and
they're no longer doing that.
So it's tough at the back there, but I mean, generally, when it's over, everybody just comes, and that's what I like about the art form. We never really create real enemies, or we so vex with
Some
each other.
people
Just
now, the
take-
modern ones, they do. Some of them do. This
Well,
is
that's
that's sad.
Yeah, it's sad.
And like I always say, friendly rivalry is a thing. It is nice when you go out there and
Yes.
I beating you today. I can
Exactly.
never forget one year when Lance came out. Penn was the one who started that war when Lance came out. My band is the best. But remember that? Lance passed me. I'm not feeling well. The man passed me. See you tonight? I beating you, boy.
Yes,
You
yes.
And I went on stage with Lance on my chest to declare him. I said, boy, you think it's you
Yes,
busy tonight?
yes,
So that was it, And Lance is one of the
Trying to do
people,
better,
that would push my music and all of that, So, bro, it is good that you say that, and it's, it's refreshing that we don't make real enemies.
We don't,
It's about the art
we
form.
don't. It's amazing how we greet each other and hug each other and speak to each other and hold each other when we see each other along the way. When we get on stage on the night, everybody wants to win, so we
Right.
just try to get that edge. But once that is over, we just go to normalcy.
That's what's
up, bro?
supposed to
And
happen.
Congratulations, we move on.
Yeah, well, I'm keeping you here long because we have a full house. We have queens and kings.
Full house,
and-
real empty. I see me alone that day.
You realize, right, you realize what happened there in the holding area.
Yeah,
You realize how many people are going inside there.
yeah.
All right, so let me tell you, reaching out to Ali, she said, I just got up here and was caught up in the discussion. Good morning to you. Reaching out to Irene, Kiswell, good morning. Beverly James, good morning. You listening in Atlanta, good morning. All of you in the UK logged in. Thank you, Donaby. Good morning to you guys. We appreciate you. Let me say in advance, bro, congratulations.
Yeah, well,
All right?
thank you, man.
For a job well done. And for what you're about to do on Saturday night.
For sure.
Okay, what number are you coming in on
I'm at
Saturday night?
number one.
Number one.
Let me tell you, Pringles, boy, I don't know, number one seem to be just dogging me everywhere I go. Everywhere I go, number one following me. So you know how you say what happened? I'll make that number one the greatest number one ever.
That's what is supposed to happen. I'm
Greatest
telling
number.
you,
Stay at number
one of the guys that I applaud for being number one and saying that number one is Alpha Ale. You see, Alpha, I can never forget that night of Numb. That happened at Boseju.
Right.
And we in the stadium, and I'm sitting, that night I'm not emceeing, I'm watching the show. Alpha comes in at number one. The crowd, barely enough people, they have more grass and things, barely enough people. And Alpha came on,
And he didn't
and
care.
Alpha
Just did what he had to
started
do.
belting it out to the point where I believe even the grass was there. And even the grass was waving. And Alpha won that night.
Yes, yes,
he won that night. And you see that right there,
Yeah.
that is key. That's why I
Well,
said,
number one sets the-
go and compete with you.
Yes, number one sets the bar. The thing about it is, here's what happened. The judges have nothing to tap onto. They're judging you.
They
In fact,
must
you're the
judge
only
just
person
you.
that's been really judged. Number one,
Everybody else will be
judged
compared
off
to you.
Off you. Yes,
Exactly.
yes, yes.
That's
So you
what
just
it
have
is.
to put it up there so they know that
Send
when
the
they
by.
sing, boy, everybody is below that. That is it.
Well, let me tell you before, and I think somebody says all the best, Tikaro.
Yeah, blessed Lord. Thank
Wishing you all the best. So we're sending you X marks the spot there. That is your X. The last camera up there, that
Avus
is
and
yours. Avus and chorus in each one.
respect.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right, just Avus and chorus. Don't belt it out. Give me the same feeling you giving us. So that's your spot there. That is your camera up there. You ready? High tension. Squeeze it.
Yeah, man. Thank you very much for coming. You all seen that, St. Lucia? You watching that a top man, them monarch. This year, St. Lucia presented the largest ever budget. Did you hear the numbers? $2 billion, unprecedented. I must admit, a bold economic step. Did you hear the numbers? $2 billion. Listening to the budget, it really was a full course meal. Carefully plated, every course seemed to be ideal. But when checking the numbers,
A greater story was told. I think we forget to budget for heart and soul. So tourism, we budget for that. Honorary man for years in prison, budget for that too. Education, we budget for that. A new curriculum, budget for that too. A nation with low morals, fighting each other, losing our culture. Mr. Speaker, review expenditure. And if care for elderly, misdirected youth are not on your spreadsheet, then send Lucia, the budget is incomplete.
Give me the other one time. Give me the other one one time. Give me the other one.
Big up, St. Lucia.
Boy.
Wait, what? Word. I know what you're thinking. I know what you want to hear. And some of you wondering, how did I end up there? I know Lucians already. I was in Calypso. So when I tell you this story, try not to laugh at me. Change the lyrics. Double said.
Oh, you feel like again?
I have interest in politics, but my forte is Calypso. So when that party member approached me, I said I'll give it a go. He said I should go to Castries South, cause that's the place I just drive. So to show interest in the party, I go on Newsmaker Live. Yeah, leave it so. Respect it. Everybody see what the chairman did to me. I tell you, Kakaglo Nelly take me on. I had already paid my money. Now I can't step foot inside the party. I almost take a jail. I start drinking shandy and ginger ale. That's what the chairman to me. Yeah, man. Big up. Yeah. Yeah, man.
Hold up. What did chairman do you?
Yeah, the chairman we start drinking shandy and
Let me
ginger
tell
ale.
you, I absolutely love Calypso. I can't even say I love Calypso. I don't know that I have the guts to go out there and do it. I have a lot of respect for
It's harder than soca, for sure.
It is much harder than soca. I care what people say. Calypso is much harder than soca. All right, I just trying to get the next artist on. Send the other artist on. And kudos to you guys.
Respect.
You go out there, you remember every single thing. Send me to the holding screen. Send me there. Send me to the holding screen quick. All right. You know, yeah, but you can hold that mic though. We have another mic. You know how to turn it on. You know how to turn on the mic. That means a professional. Down in the middle. I want you to down in the middle right there and hold the mic. Hold the mic. All right, and put it on. All right. Yeah. So, bro, good luck. Again, once again, congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, look forward to the best. And after the competition, win, lose or draw, I want you back here.
Yeah, man.
All right, I want you back here.
Yeah,
we have to do what we have to do. All right. Yeah. We have to do our post. Bring me on. That's right. So, Carol.
Yeah, thank you very much, my brothers.
You're most welcome.
One, yeah.
Breakfast time.
Yeah.
All right. Take me to the big man. Literally, the big man. Good morning, Pen.
That is true.
That's true. You there? You have put the mic on yet, Pen?
No.
Pen, you sleeping on you, man. But you pressing the wrong button? Since when?
I know first.
Okay, good. Yeah, you there now. Good morning, Pen.
Good morning.
How are you?
I dey come.
Somebody say,
I get a big call to come on your show. I feel good. I feel thank you for having me.
Now, wait, hold on. Somebody say we planned that. Pringles, you in that too. No colors, please. Chikaro come there with his red shirt and I have a red shirt on me. Mister, we are playing that.
Well, that says a lot.
Shut up. Just
Big
shut
up
up
yourself.
inside of here. You don't hear
Big
that,
up yourself. Don't let me change the topic.
Good morning, Ben.
Good morning.
That's the first time on Breakfast Fete.
How you been?
That's your first time on Breakfast Fete, bro?
Yeah, you never invite me here
How
before.
I never invite you, bro? You didn't invite
never
you. Doesn't
invite
come.
me
You,
before us.
you lie. You lie.
You want me in your thing, you didn't want me in your thing, you figure, okay, you give me a blight, you feeling sorry for me, so you call me now.
Boy, you mad. Let me tell you, big songs alone that come in show, eh? I just want you to know that, so that's why we never invite you before.
Thank you for
You did have a big song. Right now, you have some big songs. Yeah. Right now, you were Penny Sample, man. You were Penny drummer. You were Penny artist. So
That what they say.
not Penny producer.
That is what
you
they
Penny
say.
artist. All right,
That is what
jump
they
high,
say.
jump low. That is where it is. You Penny artist. I see you in a different light now, soldier.
Yeah?
I see you in a different light.
Okay.
All right. I see you in a different light, but bro, I like what you've been doing. I know you took a little hiatus. You took a little, you took a little break from the whole production thing for a little while.
Oh, wow. Don't come and try and play.
You didn't?
Take a break from production. So me say, guys,
But to me, you had stopped producing it. Oh, it's me you didn't want to sing your thing. You
No,
tell
no,
me,
no, no,
boy,
you give me a
I am
stone.
making no rhythm
no,
right
you give me
now.
a stone. You give me a stone. You
I give you a stone.
You forget I send the rhythm for you with band one all them thing last year.
Me.
Yes, you.
Pen, I can lie how I want
And you
to. That's my show.
Exactly. Well, good. So,
Cut off
well,
pen.
Say that. We remember as well the grudge rhythm I sent it for you too.
All right. Let
me not go there.
Okay, I wrong.
And as a matter of fact, you had that grudge rhythm from since 2019.
2019, yeah.
Yeah?
2019.
So let do there.
Sorry, people. Sorry.
All right.
Y'all know me. Like I said, I'm a big man. If I say something wrong,
All
I
right. If you lie,
apologize in
you
the
don't
same
know
way.
if you lie. If you lie, you lie.
You see why we never invite me there?
You see,
Oh? Yeah, but let the queen do the thing. We go stop that. We go everything for the queen here. We just stopping that and you sending the queen there. Just tell that idiot outside, come inside. You understand? Yeah.
Right.
But Pen, bro, it
Right.
is here. Bro, I like what you've been doing. As usual, always contributing to the art. We know Pen for being on stage, DYP, the man in the front, conducting the music,
Don't
the
come and talk
director,
about DYP,
and all that. Shut up.
super right,
We're not
go
going in
well.
that. And then, yeah, well, no,
It's
we get into
Superman.
that. We get into that.
You know?
The reality is.
when you were flying with the
And the thing had me like a tosher.
and like a Tosha, and then we went
Yeah.
by Sue Williams and try out. Everything was good by
You
Sue
remember
Williams.
that? Everything went well by C.O. Williams. Let me just take me to the holding screen. Let me let my lady pass through. All right, and no problem. And that one on the right, the door on the right. That's you, my girl. All right, so take me back. All right, yeah, Pen is responsible, guys. Straight white door. Pen is responsible for. You see, I giving instruction on all of my stage hands. I don't know I'm to them. For Socaritis, I remember recording this song down in Corinth, at the back by Winwood Island Gases Gap there. That's where that song was recorded, and the fun.
That's the people that want to hear
The
that.
fun
Don't
was
the
on, and we
controversy.
always had to put
When you
off
was on the
the
rhythm
fun.
and Lance was on the rhythm, both of you was in a thing. You tell me if Lance on the rhythm, you move your song on
You
it.
lie.
You tell
As a
me
matter
that-
of fact, Lance told me he roughing me up. All right? Yeah, I beat him. Tell me roughing me up. Pen that had said that up. Pen always like back.
Controversy.
But like I was telling you, we recorded in a room, and that's the evolution of everything, guys. We recorded,
Well, you come a long
and
way.
initially you're recording and you don't have much, and we grew. And for me, right now, it's about growth. And Pen, right now, I see him in a different light. Pen was always there, the man behind the scenes. Right now, Pen front stage. And you did one with Rickety, Levy Fese. That
Yes,
song making
Levy
noise. That's a big tune.
That's,
That song making noise out there. All right. And you wrote your parts on that song.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. I think the whole concept came from you. From what I'm hearing, the concept came from you, the Levy Fisi and all of that. So that came from, and what I like though is also collaboration. You have Titan, Studio 758.
I mean, there's so many.
Yeah,
I mean,
Stratosphere.
I'll tell you, there's mixed emotions in this thing because for so long, I mean, Curti and myself, competitors.
Yeah.
We Soca Monarch, if it's Stratosphere, 758. And I mean, time did a thing, and look at all of us together just
That's what it
contributing
is.
towards the art form.
Caro said it a while
And
ago,
I
you
love
just
that.
don't make real enemies
Never.
in that
That
thing. You're
ne-
not
that never
supposed to
happened.
make
That
real
never
enemies
happened.
in
Even
this
back
whole thing.
then, it never happened.
Exactly. We competing at one point. Rickety was with you. I was with Cutty. So the voice there, and then it shifted.
Yes.
You know, I'm with Pen and them, Rickety and them on with Cutty, and that was beautiful. All right, and look at us this time around. You know, gelling and all that, and
making our contribution.
For me, right now, my favorite thing from you is In the Middle.
Right.
That song right there, bro. Bad. That song there, and to see you performing it. And what I like about that is you go pen and roll in the gym just for that song.
That's how you see you.
Pen, go to the gym. And Pen was planking.
Go ahead.
You think just so you would have started me and I wouldn't take you. Right now, Gregor watching the show live and Gregor put Pen on the string there. Because Carnival Monday on Tuesday.
Right.
You on the road.
So I did a plank for 60 seconds with free bricks.
I was there. So technically, Pen did a plank 17 seconds each. After the 17 seconds, he took a 3-minute break. So that made the 20 seconds and he came back up for the other 2. So that's what it is, 60 seconds.
I did a plank for like about 5
minutes. 60 seconds, bro. 60 seconds.
Oh, okay, all right.
The man called 5 minutes, eh?
5 minutes that's the overall time.
Anyway, guys,
with 17 seconds multiplied by 3.
Anyway.
With a 40-second break in between.
That's 5 minutes. People, but you all know Pen on the stage doing his thing, but he's actually one of the producers from the onset who had been doing things, contributing to St. Lucian culture, you know, not breaking his stride at all, you know, always putting it out there no matter who he's working with. Hold on, guys, let me just take my people out there. Let me just do this. All right. There we go. All right. I just wanted to take my people out there. So yeah, I was saying, and bro, what has it been for you? What do you think now, with what is going on, right now in the industry, you know, and all of that?
Well, first of all, I want to acknowledge the new platforms, and I mean, Pringles, what you're doing there. That's amazing. Thank you on behalf of the industry because we need it.
Blessings, bro.
For me personally, you could start it even earlier. I would hope the sponsors jump on board and make this thing happen from after jazz.
Right.
We need that because, I mean, all of that when people would say, I mean, we released 8 songs for the season and people would say to me, you ain't dropped nothing yet, man.
Fun, yeah? It's crazy.
And a lot of the artists go for the same thing. So it's the platforms. And I believe that I'm sure there's somebody watching me right now who don't even know about the song.
Like, that man that's singing that song, them fellas, it's
important.
True.
So, I mean, what I think about the industry is that we are headed in the right direction with new, you know, avenues. I mean, there's something at Point Surfing as well.
Yes.
You know, on a Friday. These little things, because remember, we miss Party in the Yard, we miss Fete, we miss Cooler Fete.
Exactly. Outrageous Sexy in Black.
Sexy in Black, Euphoria.
Yep, Euphoria is not even there this year.
These events, we're struggling bad.
Yeah.
I mean, there's only one really, apart from the national events, when it comes to stage concert with bands.
Color Me Red. That's it. Color Me Red. I mean, the others are more or less parties. You understand that we'll probably get a pass through with the artists.
But I'm talking about with multiple bands.
Yeah.
You know, especially for the musicians. I mean, the musicians for Carnival, I mean, most of them would get a little blind in the studio. There's a few bands. But apart from that, the majority.
And some of them, as long as they don't make it through to the semis, that's it.
Well, exactly.
Yeah, that's it. But, you know, like anything else, I keep saying it, we pledge right here, Vybe Radio, we will always take it here first, you know, to our people.
So what's next for Vybe Radio is the event.
The event is coming, you know, Breakfast Fete.
The event.
We will go Breakfast Fete, the show.
Brother man, we ready? Looking forward to that.
Yeah, Breakfast Fete,
Radio,
the show.
Okay.
The concert, actually.
The concert.
Breakfast Fete, the concert.
Yeah.
So look out for that. Because let me tell you what I know for a fact. I know I have band. Jamaican say don't point finger, follow my mouth. I know I have I know I have band. I know I have screen. I don't have screen.
Yes, you have sponsors. You will have sponsors.
I have
bro.
sponsors.
You have sponsors. You're good.
And
You ain't
artists,
going in that alone. You know your soul is
and it's a strictly local show. Local acts alone.
So if I have a foreign guest and they want to come on the show too.
Well, you can watch that. So can they ultimate? Gas screen la. We are seeing the screen.
Okay. Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
There you go. There you go. And as a matter of fact, I want to big up Michael and Super Specialist.
Bring the screen back. Bring the screen back. So
put that screen back. Put that screen back. Yeah, man. Put the screen back.
Michael, you see that?
I want to big up Mike because remember, the majority of the songs that are trending now, that's where they got their debut.
Soca, the ultimate.
For this year especially. Right. And that's to show you the importance. Sponsors, creative industries, all of y'all. Sponsor the fellas, make sure that consistent. Check for them. All the sponsors, come on board. Soca, the ultimate tent. Make sure y'all come on board. We need, that is the replacement for NG Soca stage.
And it's real, although, look
yes,
ahead,
man. Sponsor the fellas. Give them the subventions. Give them thing. Make sure y'all come on board because if y'all love the artist, Soca, the ultimate tent, it's a must for us.
Yeah, man. And kudos to Michael and Super and those guys. Man. Those guys came out, did their thing, and you have an avenue. Some of the artists I heard the first time, the new ones, that's why I heard them.
I could mention names. Like that's where I heard the one in the first. That's where it busts.
Exactly. And
that's where Ricky T and the whole rhythm, that whole rhythm bust. The majority right there in the pavilion, that is the night everybody like, okay, decided to get a little
singing that song. Yeah.
Exactly.
That's somebody say, I never
Soca, the ultimate tent. I have to speak about the things that's important to the season,
Ricky T, I'm to them. Loud shout out to you, my boy. Good morning, Teaser. Marcus Matthew. Somebody say, yeah, play more local. Somebody say, we need more local calypso on radio on our... Boy, you know what I'm happy about?
Yeah.
Hear that. I'm give everybody gadget. We at Vybe Radio, we have no choice. Local, as a matter of fact, to the point where we dedicate a whole day. Local first day, only music from St. Lucia or produced by a St. Lucian. So if fans singing on Vybe Radio on a first day, just know it's Pen or Cutty or Miggs, one of them that produce that. Yeah. Okay, it have to be local, and that's what we take care of. And Calypso as well. I gave the Calypsonians some picong. I said to them, what y'all need to do though, so that the music can travel a bit more, get into a studio, record the Calypso, record it. So when it goes out there, we don't hear Isai Hall or Donaville or one of them in the background. I love those guys. I love when those guys are MCing, but it has to be properly produced. We play it anywhere with our MCs and anything in the background. We okay.
And producers and artists, make sure with the respective bands, if all the DJs come into St. Lucia for the carnival, make sure they have the music, because a lot of the excuses, I don't get the music, I don't have it.
Somebody's asking them what time on a first day, but on a first day morning, from you turn on your radio right after the gospel on the spots, because we start off with gospel every day, on the spots from 8 a.m. until 12 a.m. Yeah, local music, only local.
Yeah, man, good.
All right, but Pen,
we need that.
I'm going to be taking you off right now, but Ella, please, bro, just give me one verse and a chorus in the middle. All right, tankatang. Bring us there. X marks the spot, bro. Right, X marks your spot there.
They have a big X there too.
They have a big X there.
That is true.
Kamal, you ready?
That is true.
You ready, Pen?
I feel like an American Idol.
The last camera there is yours.
That is my camera there?
The last one, yes. You ready?
Wait, American Idol, eh?
Bro.
Okay, Simon, big up yourself. Big up Simon.
I think, let me hear what you got.
Okay,
let's do this.
Hey! Vybe again. What we tell them? Start the thing, cause we ready for the girl them.
Yo, start to wine now.
Find yourself
in the bacchanal section. Right now on the Vybe, we on the Vybe. Let me get ready for the season. You ready? Hey, from my seat that I want to go in the middle. I want to go down in the middle. Right there is the place where the gal and them pelting waist. I tell you, in the middle, I feel like good jump. Pull up. DJ high tension. You can put the camera on the DJ, man. Put it.
Play it one time.
Let me go.
Yeah. Vybe again.
Start the thing, cause we ready for the girl them. Start to wine now. You ready? Hey, find yourself in the bacchanal section on the vibes. Hey, hands on your knees, roll up your bam bam. From my seat that I want to go in the middle. I want to go down in the middle, right there in the place where the gal and them pelting waist. I tell you, in the middle, I feel like a jam. Start to wine. You ready? Hey, Oh, hey, give them waist. Kankatang, 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 roll.
Why? Boy, you know that's one of the baddest ones.
To me, they say, but the man they say, your mic louder than mine.
Bro, Edward, let me tell you, you think you were important in this whole thing. We just want... The man not even check yours. Boy, you just do that for my excitement. How is me? No, my pen. Oh, yo, that song bad. You see that song there?
Yeah.
Boy, you know
so I could make it to the finals?
Bro, you in the finals, eh?
Okay,
the only thing
that's the voice of the voice right now, right?
Yeah, the voice of the people. You know?
Like the voice of the people. All right,
yeah.
so good. So
Pen
right.
in the finals.
Yeah. So I make it to the
bro, good luck on the road. I know you're up for Color Me Red also. The crew there. Do your thing as usual. We're always looking forward to y'all ending the place. You understand? So Carnival Monday and Tuesday, even if you're on the side of the road, as long as Pen and them on the road, you will end up in the middle of the road. All right, take it easy.
Thank you for having me.
Take it easy, Pen. Thank you for coming through, my brother.
DJ High Tension, boy.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, that is Pen Plank partner. The fellas in the gym, in the gym together.
Cut me off.
Cut him off. He going on plank. Pen going on plank. Hey, people, you know how it goes. You know the man cross in front of my camera. Now let's really do singing. You see you. Guess what? Go. Just go. Look, he want to come back and put his face. Hey, people, you know how it goes down. Who we bringing on next? Right, attention. You the boss. The Queens? All right. You ready? Y'all ready? She's your queen. Queen to be a queen. Send my queens out. Send all of them. Send my girls. I was singing. People die. We can see, try and behave yourself on the people live there. Just try and behave yourself. Down in the middle. Let me tell you, when you say Tyson Penn Joseph is the best, send my ladies. I want all three mics for my ladies. Send them out, put them there in the middle. I want all my girls in the middle. Right there. All right, give them the mics. Edda, don't knock my girl. My girl, I do y'all nothing. Don't come here. Why y'all knocking my girls? You know, that I even called for. Just so y'all fighting with my girls. My girls, I talk to y'all. But I put it already, attention. You feel your boy on point. It's on, my love. It's on. As long as you see no green and it's on, it's on. Now, I'm going to tell y'all what to do. All right? I'm in charge right now. I'm telling y'all what to do. Right? Okay. All right? When I say... Everything is Papi Show. You know what? Bring me on that screen. Put the wrong one. Bring me on that screen. All right. Listen, everything is not Papi Show. All of them ready. So when I say, hi, ladies, all of y'all together now. This is real. Yeah? Hi, Pringles. All right, they're all best voice. Don't start laughing there. Y'all is Papi Show more than me, man. Wait, y'all ready? Now bring them to the screen one time for them to say that. Are you ready? Hi, ladies.
Hi, Pringles.
Take them off screen. Take them off. I'm the only cue you have, all right? Hi, Pringles. All right, so hi, ladies. Hi, Pringles. You all ready? Hi, ladies.
Hi, Pringles.
What?
Are you serious?
Let me tell you, I just won. Ladies, let me tell you, it's a pleasure having you ladies here. Thank you very much for gracing us with your presence.
Yes, and thank you for having us.
Let's say it together still. Let me tell you, congratulations. It's up. Let me just get this out of the way now. Barring all the controversy and all the noise around you and all of that, let me say all 7 of you did a fantastic job. And like we've been preaching, you know, whenever we go into competition, one alone will win. I don't care what it is. My thing is, when I competed before, let me tell you, I was a king. When I competed before, it was always for me against me. I set a standard, I go out there and I try to meet that standard or beat that standard. As long as I do that, I'm a winner. In my eyes, you're all beautiful queens. All right. Yeah, I absolutely love you all. All right. And thank you very much. How was it for you, Miss Lady?
I I just want to say, like, in addition to what you said, I thought it was imperative that I made sure that I spoke about all the girls because
Right.
I don't think people understand how much all 7 of us sacrificed to be in the position that we are right now, to have come on that stage. It takes a lot of sacrifice.
It's
It takes a lot of
nerve-wracking,
bravery,
right?
and I wish all 7 of us could have been here because it's right when you say that we are all queens.
Hell yeah.
We really, I'm just so proud.
Ah,
I'm
look
really
at you.
proud. But what was the question? What was the question? How was it?
How's that?
How was the experience? It was a very formative one. It was a very terrifying one. I mean, for the night specifically, it went by so fast and it was so up and down for me personally.
Like all the preparation for months and then boom, culminated in one night.
And it went by so, like the show was 4 hours, but it felt like one.
One. Rickety say, I love all of them. The one says, hello, beautiful ladies. Hello, beautiful ladies. Yeah, and you're right. And I can go as far as saying not just the 7 beautiful ladies, even from the auditions. All right, it is nerve-wracking. It is a very hard thing to have people judging you. This is just what it is. You judging me, you judging my every move, and it goes according to a criteria or some people's opinions and all of that. Go ahead, you want to say something?
But even if you're being judged, you just always have to remember that you coming out there and you're being yourself.
Exactly.
So no matter what, once you fool yourself on stage or wherever you go, you have to be satisfied with whatever the outcome is. Yes.
Right.
Yeah, so it really doesn't matter if you're being judged, although you want to follow everything, but like you always have to give it yourself and give it your best.
For sure. I mean, this is key, to go out there and do what you do every day, being real. Me, everybody know I'm a clown. If I go, I kicks off. Every now and then I can be serious, but kicks off my thing. But when you go out and it's authentically you, and you can represent that, because no matter what you do, perfect practice is what makes perfect. All right, so you go out there and you give it your best just for the show, and then you fall short of the glory after. Makes no sense. It is you. You're a singer. You're an amazing dancer. I saw you before. I saw you on the night. I've seen you. I think we should send you Hollywood. You and Toto. And you, let me tell you, eat your heart out. I want to make a platform for you that spins while you're singing. When you're singing, I want your hands out there, That's that's all I want.
That would be very difficult from a performer point of
Nah,
view.
man,
because
you'll
you
be
have to
all right.
Hold your core
You'll
while
be
you're
all right.
spinning.
Let me tell you, I hold in my core all the time because I have a little belly. So I mean, all now, so if you say I drop it, problems there.
It's good to hold your core because it gives you posture.
There you go. All right, my God. Speaking of which, let's go. Miss Quinn,
Hello.
why didn't you bring Toto?
I should have brought Toto.
You should have brought Toto. You always losing Toto, and that's a problem. Y'all don't all agree this is irresponsible of the Queen to be losing Toto? Like that?
Yeah.
What was the experience for you? And I know, like anything else, like I said in the beginning, everybody wants the contestant to win. If my daughter was in there, I'd want her to win. She would have been the best on the night and all of that. And, you shut out the noise afterwards. And what I love is the camaraderie. The camaraderie. After this, you made new friends. It was a new experience. Right now, you all have girls for life. That some of you can even call on the phone and say, girl, you'll never believe what I'm going through there. You understand? So it's not just Toto you're speaking to. Talk to me about your experience, Anne.
Well, my experience, it was an incredible one for sure. It was also transformative as well. And I would say the best part was having a supportive team. Because yes, there's a lot of noise, but my team have kept me grounded throughout the entire journey. And also going into the pageant, I knew what to expect as well.
Right.
So that kept me grounded as well. I always took deep breaths and reminded myself as to why I participated in the first place, because it was also very demanding as well. It was a very challenging journey. And I'm just really proud of myself. I worked really, really hard. I mean, all of us worked really hard because on the night of July 5th, all of us came out and we gave it our best. So I just want to say congratulations to all my sisters as well, my pageant sisters. We did great. We put on a great show, and I can say that would be like the best pageant I've seen in years. So, yes.
And we made sure that it was because all 7 of us wanted to make sure that we represented ourselves well as creatives. So it wasn't a choice if we were or weren't going to represent ourselves well. So I'm just, like I said,
y'all had the extra added burden of sponsors that y'all had to represent well, and I'm sure all your sponsors are proud of you, and they would do it. They would do it again.
Yes,
they would do it again. I would do it if I were the sponsors. You know, when I see this and I see how you came out of this, I know it was rough, but I can't help but say, if you guys get a chance to do it or something like it again, do it again because you're good at it.
Oh yes,
Definitely.
yes.
What happened, Tati? Talk to me.
I am still trying to process. This was my first pageant. I have never done anything like this before.
Right.
I also had to represent one of the biggest companies in St. Lucia, and it was so much in a short space of time. So I've gotten a lot of recommendations to do international pageantry after my performance. I am considering it, but it is such a different life path that I think it's a matter of just processing what I went through and being like,
then
do I really want to put myself through this?
Would any of y'all go for it again?
Yes, I would.
Yeah. No, yes, I would.
Chance again, you know.
That's good. And I'm happy that you guys can speak like this at the end of it all. What's next for you? I know, Ms. Queen, you have all your duties, but as representatives, right now, you realize this kind of changed your world a bit, right?
Oh, yes,
Y'all realize
it did. There are many opportunities, people reaching out to me also to do more pageants and telling me that I should really step into the modeling, and also I design, but on books. It's not out yet, but soon.
Oh, really?
Yes, soon I would have my collection. I want to specialize in blazers and mixing it up and creating a unique style.
I'm looking forward to my customized Superman. You see what my cup
sure.
says? You see the back of my cup and the front of my cup is Superman. All right, now, so I'm looking forward to my, and you know, I'm on the slim side every now and then. So, what you laughing at? That's a joke. Everything else is a puppy show. You know, so check on me, all right? And what are your plans moving forward?
In terms of my plans, I will definitely be continuing my studies in travel and tourism. Also, I have a lot in planning right now for my reign in terms of how I will use my platform, especially in my community, Choiseul, and also other communities across St. Lucia. And also, I just want to use my platform to encourage persons to believe in their dreams and to ensure that they understand that their purpose will unfold in their own time and they shouldn't be comparing themselves to others. So I'll be doing a lot during my reign, and I'm really excited to show St. Lucia what I have in store.
There you go. And Miss I don't know. I know you already had your platform, and I when I listened to you on the night, you spoke of your platform for artists, performing artists, and those not performing as yet. You know, to launch that thing. What is in it for you, and did it help in any way? The pageant, did it help in any way for more recognition for that thing?
Definitely. I let St. Lucia know what my platform was. I reached out to a lot of musicians, and a lot of musicians have reached out to me.
Nice.
So I don't want to leave any time for slackness.
Yeah.
I want to get right back into music. So I will definitely be having a concert soon. We're working towards having one in July. So stay tuned for that, I guess. And I'm just very excited to see how I can also involve my pageant sisters in that platform too. So
I'll be dancing
look
when
out.
you sing.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, there you go. You see,
I will act. I'll be
act at the
acting.
business. I will dance, you'll sing, she'll act it out.
Look at that. You'll have a whole act going on there already.
I know,
A singer, a dancer, an actor.
Yes.
All right. Careful before I make y'all do something there now. Let me say, impromptu. As a matter of fact, you know what I'm feeling? Let me tell you what I'm feeling. Y'all can do it here. I would love that, but y'all can do it elsewhere. Not now, don't worry. It's not happening. I feel something for the future, a nice platform leading to a show kind of called Queen Talk. All right, something like a podcast, Queen Talk. You know, so you sit and we discuss what's coming, what it has been all throughout the journey, and even when the auditions are coming, you introduce those girls, give tips on hair and design and walking, and I'm feeling something like that. What y'all think?
Yeah, I think it's a good idea for sure, because
Yeah.
sometimes some girls come into the pageant world and they're really raw. They just come in maybe like the day before some
Exactly,
person
and they raw.
sending their
So can
application.
you imagine prepping even people who are just dreaming about going for out of it and shh, listen to this. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to QT. Queen Talk.
I love it.
You know, there you go.
Right there. We can start now.
We need you on the program.
There you go. You know, welcome to QT. That's all I really have to say. You know, and then I have the rest. You know, but we're looking.
I think we're on a different show now.
Yeah,
We're in QT right now.
Yes.
Cutie right now.
But ladies, hey, once again, congratulations. Hey, you liking it? You liking it?
I'm into it.
People are loving it too. I want y'all to know they are loving it. People are thinking y'all are beautiful, and somebody's actually agreeing. Indeed, it was great. It flowed great, and it wasn't sticking at all. We're talking about the show, and you ladies, let me tell you all, I'm one of the baddest MCs ever in the world. I promise you all that. Bad. However, I am not one for pageants. I'll tell you why. Because as far as I'm concerned, everything that can go wrong will go wrong in a pageant. From the hair to the makeup to the dress to the costume to something happening behind the scenes that you have to stall for and all that. So
And that's the thing that people don't understand.
yes.
It's your perspective as an audience member and your perspective from somebody who's backstage is completely different.
Yes.
It is honestly a mess backstage because of the time frame that you have to work under, the amount of people that are helping
This is
you.
what makes you guys so great.
Yeah.
Yo, let me tell you all, backstage,
Chaos.
it was a lot. I'll say this. I took off my swimsuit and then they were like, Katrina, the finale. And I had to rush. I'm like, stop. I almost did not make it back in
we
time.
had a routine to come back on stage
Yes.
after the swimwear
And
segment. And
it was
I think
so
all of
rough.
us were so in a rush.
Yes.
Because y'all thinking next segment, next
Yes,
segment.
next segment,
And
we just
imagine
wanted
for
to flow.
Talent. My music was already playing, and
Yes,
I had
Yes.
I was like, please stop my music.
I
I'm
heard
not
that.
ready. I'm like, what? Like, it's so much backstage. And crazy thing is, after costume, I was like, oh my gosh, you're like, I cannot breathe. Remove it. And then I have to go back on the stage. It's like so much going on. And I feel like we mask it really, really well on
Oh yeah, oh
Yes,
yeah,
we
oh
did.
yeah. To come on stage
we
and you're
did.
smiling in pain.
Right?
And y'all giving me the
my
Backstage,
chest,
I was like-
my chest is aching, and my brother is like, it's okay, you will rub tomorrow.
We'll go down to shows.
The thing about it is that it's almost like the whole journey is almost like a stage because you always throughout the whole thing had to come out and be this queen. And there, like I said, there were so many sacrifices that had to be made. I mean, the three of us were in the north, but they had contestants who had to drive from down south every
imagine,
single day.
I can, so kudos to them, you know,
Them
for making it
working.
happen.
You know,
Yeah.
it's the whole thing is just.
Well,
you never know.
let me tell you, we will prepare them for that with
Yes,
cutie.
with the Queen Talk.
With cutie, all right, cutie, and it says it for y'all, you know, ladies and gentlemen, cutie. Yeah, that's what it is. So, ladies, good luck with whatever you have planned in the future. I hope that you guys stay together and note the spotlight is on you everywhere you go right now. It is even more on you than before.
Yes.
I think the very fact that you came into this, it shows character. It shows that you are already prepared to be scrutinized because you have good ideals and morals and all of that. Keep doing what you're doing. You are beautiful. Give support where you can and pay goodness forward. That is very important because right now a lot of young ladies, some of which are vulnerable, they're looking up to you all. You remember before, I want to be a police, I want to be a doctor. Right now, I want to be a queen, I want to be a Miss so-and-so. Yeah, you know?
Yeah, that have changed because I will give that story again. When I was a little girl and I went to see my doctor, he asked me, what do I want to be when I grow up? And I said what everybody would expect, what everybody wanted. And I said a doctor, but that was not the truth. I knew in my heart I wanted to be a dancer. I wanted to be involved in the arts. And then he asked me again, do you really want to be a doctor? I said, well, no, I want to be a dancer. And he said, so you want to be a dancing doctor? Well, I said, but it still involves dance.
That could work, yeah.
And I followed that. I just stayed true to that. And it got me places I once looked up to. And
it opened doors.
Yeah, look at how far it got me.
So fun fact.
So staying in the arts is not a bad thing.
Fun fact. I was a dancer.
Beg your pardon?
I was a dancer.
Oh.
Yeah.
Can you show us one of your moves?
And when I say dancer, not dancehall or rap, modern contemporary dance. So all people like Trevor King and them dancing Lucia, I danced. But Silver Shadows, even Christy Lights, Christy know me. I've done productions with Christy Lights, Auntie Virgie, may she rest in peace. Yeah, so we danced. And like it or not, it opened doors. It opened doors, you know. I ended up being a playmaker. I worked at Sandals for a while, and you know, it's strength to strength. And so, being a dancer, like he said, you can be a dancing doctor or just a dancer. You understand? You can be a dancer. You can. It will open up screens. Look at you and all your acting. Listen, girl. Let me put you there. You on a stage. Listen. Somebody says beauty and brains, and that's what's important. A lot before people looked at pageantry as a set of pretty dumb girls going out there.
Oh, wow.
This is not the case. This is not the case, especially with what we've been seeing for the years gone by. Ladies, you're all beautiful. You're all queens. I sang for you all a while ago. You all heard me. I won't do it again because we have the weather to contend with. You know, I said I used to dance, not sing. All right, I know my place in life. But anything you want to say before you go off?
Yes, I would love to say that when you follow a path that aligns with your purpose, you don't just work, you live, and that is what I have been doing. So I would encourage anybody to follow the arts and to follow their heart, because that is very important.
There you go. There you go.
And before I leave, I would like to say, believe in your dreams, you're capable and you're enough just as you are. I believe that sometimes society puts things in place, like they condition us to believe that we're supposed to achieve certain goals or milestones at certain ages. But I believe that everyone should believe in themselves and just bloom and ensure that you just stay your authentic self.
Nice.
Yes.
For sure, I first of all would like to thank everyone who was instrumental through this journey for me, and I encourage everyone to embrace their individuality and embrace who they are. Yeah, and thank you to everyone who was part of this. I'm so proud of the two of you. I'm proud of all of
Proud
us.
of you too.
And yeah, this is not the end. This is just the beginning for all of us.
I love it. So as
Beginning of
we
greatness.
closing, when I say bye, ladies, y'all remember bye, Pringles. All right, so y'all have to tell y'all walk.
Your voice is in because
Yeah, not I bring it down for y'all. Now y'all have to go in front when y'all finish and give us a side, and a front. Okay, after y'all say bye, Pringles. Y'all ready?
Okay.
Unfair, unfair. Bye, ladies.
bye, Pringles.
Take me to the holding screen. Let me send my ladies to the front there. Just take me to the holding screen. So, ladies, you are the why? I love it. I love my screen. Look at y'all. Y'all are here. Let me tell y'all. Inside of it, the magic happens, you know. Cutie is coming. So you in front of there now. All right. Y'all can just drop that on it. Y'all are queens. We'll take care of it. Don't worry about putting it off. Y'all in charge. Just drop that there. We'll take care of y'all. And just go to the front. All right. I want y'all in the front there. Yeah. Go ahead. Don't worry about anything. You know, y'all are the bosses. Y'all in charge. All right. And this last camera there is what y'all are facing, right? That last camera over there is what you're facing. Okay. Yeah. The one at the top. Yeah. All right. Take me to the queens, please. Pow. Look at y'all. Look at y'all. Yeah, that's all right, man. Don't say I didn't bring it, y'all. Hey, front stage, give me the cutie wave. Cutie. Hey, thank you very much, ladies. You can go have your breakfast. Have you all had breakfast? Breakfast down. Hey, people, you know how it goes down. Hey! I like it. I like it. Look at look at our partner, boy. Boy. 2 away. Good play in this game. Take it out. Let me send my other star on stage. Send my other star in the middle. I want you off down in the middle, right there. Go ahead. It's modeling too. They have seen you yet. You'll model, don't worry. You'll get your chance to model. Take your mic. Edat, bring me to the guest. Don't bring me to me. Bring me to the guest. That guest, like, now you have to say hi, Pringles. Take me to the guest. Let's go.
Hi, Pringles.
It's on. You safe.
Hi, Pringles.
You all think in St. Lucia, 228 square miles is me as the only idiot. And I want you all to know who made me one of the biggest idiots on stage. Cupid, look at it. You all remember I've been bad talking her for quite a while and saying, this person, she is the one responsible for me and Soca Monarch. Mad again, that's right. And I told them, so I said, I had this thing saying on radio all the time. Cupid said, boy, Pringles, that's a bad okay. That can make a top song here. I said, mad again. And Cupid ambushed me. She ambushed me
I did.
at NG Soca one night. And boom, the band started and we gone.
Mad again.
That was what it was. And then Cupid just, and I spoke about you several times on the show. I spoke about you when I spoke to Keisha. I spoke about you when I spoke to MNR. You're living by, ladies. All right. Onika, you're traveling for Queen too, my girl. Yes. You know, I spoke about you when I spoke with MNR. Most of the ladies, I love that girl too. Yeah, she's amazing. Yeah, and she's a beautiful person and an amazing performer. But ideally, what I was saying to them was Cupid grew in this. Cupid grew. I remember Cupid from a helicopter and running out of air on stage. Running out of stage because Cupid was concentrating so much on the wine. The wine had to go down. If Cupid did not whine on stage, chop, and get on. And then before the middle of the song, chop, she losing her voice. And then Cupid learned to whine and sing at the same time. Regulate it. And then your performances started getting a little more sophisticated. Even though they had the sprinkle of bacchanal, there was still this lady performing. There is still this lady performing.
And then I got a bigger challenge after I had my daughter. I literally did not want to whine at all on stage. I don't know if people noticed that I just didn't want to be Mad Cupid again. I really wanted to,
This is why I said sophistication came in.
Yes. Then, it wasn't working for me because people were so used to the Mad Cupid, and, I really did tone down a bit, even in terms of content, what I put out, the music. Boss Lady and all those songs. But people were not feeling it. I say, I'm going to shove it down your throat until when you all accept it. I don't know if you guys have accepted it, but...
They have. Because they see, let me tell you who did that first. Teddyson John.
Yes.
Remember Teddyson's song? Every song was bumper.
Yeah.
Every single song Teddyson did had something to do with bumper. Yes. Bumper shopping. Bumper this and a bumper that. Until he decided, hey, I'm going to change this. I'm gonna, like you said, shove it down your throat till you accept it, and this is what happened.
Yeah, even that's me. Even this year, I get approached by producers all the time who always have a song for me. The song is gonna, bring you back to Mad Cupid, and I'm like, but I don't want to
be Mad Cupid anymore.
This year had one of the songs which we gave to Nereti. The one that she's singing.
Right.
That was a song that I did, was completely recorded, mixed, mastered. And I was like, Kuti, I honestly don't want to do that song.
And she handled it very well.
Very well.
Nareti has been handling her business. Yeah.
Yes, she's another one that we really need to look out for. She reminds me so much, I'm sorry to say, that of Nicole.
That's a fact.
Yeah, her vocal ability and even her stage presence.
She is an entertainer.
Yes.
She's an entertainer. She's done the cruise ship circuit and she's done the hotel circuit. So she's big. She's an entertainer. This is what she comes out of. So she brings that to the stage alongside powerful vocals. She has some nice pipes on her. Yeah, she can go out there. And I mean, Cupid, you rivaling anybody. You get on stage and you sing very well. You're not one of those that have to find the key. You know me. I have a bunch of keys going in studio with, and it's whichever the one that hit me. I sing it. That's the one I'm using. You know, my key might even start a car. You know how rough I am. But let me say, I'm proud of you. You brought me into this. You brought me into this. Yeah, I step out of it. Praise God. You know.
Don't say praise God, because I've been trying and he would not let me.
It's an addiction.
Yes.
It's an addiction. Yeah. That crack you're laying all the time. That's a door we have in studio, and it is so heavy. We have to make it by, ladies.
Soundproof. So right. Actually doing it.
Yeah.
It's soundproof, so it would.
Yes, yes. It's just shutting down everything, so that door had to be by Penny. All right, ladies. You all leave parfait. They leave parfait for me. Parfait.
Well, of course.
Yeah, okay, good. Yeah, good.
I put one on the side for myself, though.
All right, good. All right. Yeah. She's a foodie. Cupid is a foodie. But in fact, she's a foodie. But she's always able to keep her body in check. As a foodie, one thing she's always working on. But Cupid, you've been around. You've been in finals before. Tell me about your contributions for this year. I know it's left with some kind of discomfort. I heard you all at a meeting. Don't know how it went about the on stage and who is in the background and who is supposed to be in the forefront. I have said, and I've edited out here, I'm in total disagreement when it comes to that, because the reason for that is not because it's not a good rule. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
All right, it is a rule. Probably it should have been implemented in the beginning, not after me going through every single stage and then at this last minute when I'm comfortable with our performance and you judged me, and that's what brought me to it.
Yeah.
And now, so I know this is going on.
For me, honestly, I mean, every year I think twice about doing this, although it's something that I really like to do. But I don't like the fact that I have to go into competition as what persons expect, all the juggler kind of vibe, going for the neck and all of that. And with all the other challenges that we face, there's a lot of challenges that we face as artists that will never, they're untold. Including like what I recently experienced. It's not something that we normally would just come and give all the details about, but it's something that is not the first time I'm dealing with a situation like that where, we had to take the organization to task. We made it to the semifinals, and just before the semifinals, we were reminded of such rule that we were not aware of. Which kind of, to be honest, it did interrupt our semifinals performance.
I saw that.
We were a little bit hesitant, and last minute, Ricky T decided he didn't want to risk it and get me disqualified, because it was stated that if we come on stage together that we would probably get disqualified. Well, we would get disqualified if the performance did not come out in a way where I was dominating.
Right.
And with a strong personality like Ricky T could have come at the end and just say, wham to them.
Both of you, and that's what
we wanted the definition of dominating, because I would expect to be dominating a performance would be the one who's leading, who's doing the majority of the work or whatever, but it can be seen in a different way. If you say that this one thing that up the performance is dominating, I would disagree. So it was debatable.
Exactly, and there you go. This is more or less opinion based as far as I'm concerned, because you said it right. Ricky T could be standing behind somebody. Me, I'm powerful on stage. I'm a monster, and Ricky T standing behind me and just saying, Superman, one to them. This can be dominated.
Exactly.
Who's judging that? Who is the dominator at this point?
Exactly. So it's best you just say there's don't be part of my performance.
Right, there you go,
So it was debatable and questionable, which we just wanted clarity, which we finally got yesterday. So we expected to be performing on Friday, come Friday, and doing our thing.
I think you guys are going to be... I think you guys are going to be fine on Friday, because you on your own, you're an amazing performer. Nobody can take that from you.
I get carried away at times, I must admit.
And that's fine. That's fine. This is who you are.
Soca, the energy, the bacchanal in me.
This is who you are.
I just have to try to tame it down. And people don't understand. It's like, you just, when you're on stage, I wish I could explain. It's ineffable. It's like, that feeling like where you just reach a level. When I have a mic in my hand,
something takes over
something
you.
takes over.
I've explained this to people, Cupid. Let me tell you that. I've said to people, for the first few minutes in my performance, I actually don't even see the crowd. It's almost like I'm looking over a sea of people and I'm just gone. And at some point, I lose me. It's no longer Quincy. It's
So when you're in a competition now and you're being judged, that is where
next
that's
level.
where your ability to stay focused comes to play.
Yeah.
Because if you don't remember it's a competition,
We're going past the 15
you're going
minutes.
past it. I have done that in so many competitions to the point where I have people at the front to tell me to get
Move,
off stage,
Cupid, move.
and I still don't see them. So
Somebody says, bless up Cupid, total fire up the soca stage this year. And this year, you and the killer, the king himself, Ricky T,
yes.
you guys are doing this, and you're also in the Groovy. You didn't go to the Groovy finals? Okay, good. So you in the Power.
Yes.
I know Cupid as a power girl. Cupid for me was always a power girl. But then you have done some amazing Groovy. All right, and this year that song is another hit.
Alpha.
Yeah, there you go. You had that one with Alpha. I guess you all got scratched because of that too. The whole rule.
Alpha say me, I'm not following the rule. That thing about last minute thing about Cupid, let's go do our thing. I must say that I was very disappointed.
Before the semis,
after
I saw you all perform at the quarterfinals,
Yes.
in the tent.
Yes.
And that was one of my most memorable performances with you and Alpha qualifying to the semis. I actually mentioned that to Katia and I said, whoa, that was good. And Alpha is quite a performer, and you next to Alpha, that voice. And
I was very excited to do that song.
Yeah.
I think the collaboration things, as much as it might be working against us now as artists, because that's
It's
what
a
I
good
see
thing.
happening. Because now if I only have a collaboration, I'm not going to be able to perform, let's say in the near future, if that person I have a collaboration with has a song. Because
There you
that
go.
is now becoming the issue.
yeah.
Which I think maybe...
I think it needs to, I think the stakeholders, you guys, the association, we need to sit together after Carnival and put down some solid rules, because it's growth, it's modernization. We're going up, we're way out of time. We're going up, and believe me, because of the way the world is changing, why would you take a collaboration out of a competition and decide is one person? No, I think if we make a song together the same way Bronx and Matter, as a matter of fact,
So now they have
it's one.
now distinguished that there is collaboration and duos. Which we're gonna, maybe in another time we're gonna discuss it, but it's a lot.
We'll do another interview. We'll do a sit down. And we want to talk. All right, but hey, people, this is Cupid 2025 doing something alongside Teasel, but on your own. I know even though Ricky is the supporting act, I know Cupid will go out there and it's fire. Fire. Number three.
In the Power Soca.
You remember, quickly before I put you on stage, remember the year when things were rough?
I don't know where you're going with this.
Cupid sing a song. Release the Kraken.
Yeah.
Cupid don't even know what a Kraken is.
I only found out after. So I'm like, when everybody keep asking me,
What's a Kraken?
So I went to ask, Kati, what is a Kraken?
What is a Kraken?
Because I keep you singing the song the whole time. I'm like, no, you gave me the song to sing. I figured it was a Kraken. When I went to Google what a Kraken was, I was like, yo, that's what you're doing me say? And to make it worse,
What season?
it is a Kraken.
When is a Kraken? Dutch! When is a Kraken?
Boy,
And then, Cupid I get enough on stage. Cupid got it. Look at even our little bull up laughing. Cupid got it again. Oh, you're not jumping. Hey, gallop.
Hey,
The crowd go wild.
Kraken wasn't working. Let's
Gallop
gallop.
start.
I jump on the horse, of course.
So Cupid, let me tell you, that's why I tell you, ain't nobody taking it from you on stage. My love, X marks the spot. This is your camera. Get ready to run. Get ready to run. The high tension. Start it.
We're making a bet on your market with a camera. Think you guys drink the one that way? If you never bet with me, don't see nothing yet. Now you meet your bet. Put your hand on the ground, don't panic, get ready to run.
Pick up anything.
Get ready.
I want anything.
Get ready.
Pick up anything.
Get ready. This one for the road.
Pick up anything.
Get ready.
I want anything.
Get ready.
Pick up anything.
Get ready.
This one for the road.
This is real life. This is no Facebook.
anything, take up anything.
Put your hand on the ground and nobody get ready to run. Like you do, like you do, like you do that Alfred. Everybody, like you do, like you do, like you that Alfred. Now we ain't calling the young and the restless. So promoter, tonight don't give it no stress. We have the one, we can be the next stress. And when we leave it, this way is the Wild West. Tonight we bad and we mad, be on time, don't be late.
Hold your towel, hold your flag, hold your rag. Don't do shit on the road. Pick up anything, grab on anything, take up anything.
Put your hand on the ground and nobody get ready to run.
Yo! Let me tell you, put your hand on the ground and get ready to put your hand on the ground. Put your hand on the ground, don't panic, get ready to run.
That's right.
Why?
Put your hand on the ground, don't panic, get ready to run.
Mash up anything. Kick on anything.
Grab on anything.
Put your hand on the ground.
Put your hand on the ground and don't panic, get ready to
Put your
run.
hand on the ground and don't panic, get ready to run.
That's it, my boy.
Good
Friday.
Good Friday, number
Put
3.
your hand on the ground. Don't panic. Get ready to run.
Bad. Mad.
Yo! Hey, say Lucia, it is me, Mr. Bringers, the energy god of radio, alongside the soca goddess. And for 2K7, who are we getting? Mad again!
Lego me hand, Lego me back, Lego me hand, Lego me waist.
They trying to get me on stage, they're mad.
Lego me waist.
I can't remember this song. You remember that?
Lego me hand when you leave it. Lego me waist when you wind it. Lego me fingers. How we get that? Mad again, mad again, mad again. Mad again, mad again, mad again.
Mad again, mad again, mad again. Mad again, mad again. Easy!
Mad again, mad again.
Somebody say, yeah, that's it, my girl. Vocal, the road mad. Everybody in it, fire in the chat. Cupid, good luck to you. Number 3, Friday, check it out. Teaser is a supporting act. I want you all to know that.
Yes.
All right, Cupid, just get ready to run. Mash up the place.
Run. Put your hand on the ground and don't panic, get ready to run.
Y'all hearing that? Hey people, let me thank Reed Consultancy, Soca the Ultimate, Battle Paintball SLU, Structure Inc., Sea Island Cotton Shop, the Travel and Leisure Center, and don't forget to check out High Tension Mix that is out there, and Carnival Wednesday, Sexy Shots and Sneakers. Hello, Carnival is going on Wednesday, 16th July at the Gaiety Gardens. You didn't the Gaiety Gardens at 7 p.m. The ultimate kickoff fete to St. Lucia Carnival. That's happening. High Tension. You can check out the part 1 of our mix, High Tension Lucian Carnival 2025. Nothing sweeter than that. Part 1. You had a song. You had the Nothing Sweeter Than Lucian Carnival. And this is where it came from, you know. Yeah, so check it out, you know. All right, so there we go. So congratulations and good luck.
Thank you.
All right, people, we're getting out of here. You can join us again for Breakfast Fete tomorrow. We'll put the flyer out later. Take me out. Music, I'm out. Play music.